Dealing with student submissions. Hopefully you have decided to use Moodle to handle the submission of student assignments. If you have, this short video will show you the different scenarios that you may encounter. First, let's log into a typical assignment. Here you will see 15 students are on the course. One has submitted a draft and 2 students have submitted the final version of their document. To see these submissions, click View Grade All Submissions. Here we are greeted with an online spreadsheet of all of our students, their email addresses, whether they have made submissions or not, if they have, when they made the submissions, and if they have submitted a file to accompany that. So let's concentrate on Joe, Gary, Jess and Dara. Here you will see Joe Blogs has made no submission, so therefore there's a blank field here under last modified by the student and a blank field under file submissions, as in nothing has been submitted by Joe Blogs. Moving on to Gary, you will see Gary has submitted something, but it's not his final version. We will discuss the difference between submitting drafts and submitting the final version in a later tutorial. But for the time being, just let's look at Gary's draft submission. He submitted on Wednesday the 27th of November, and here is the document that he submitted. Moving next on to Jess. Jess has submitted something for grading, her final version of the assignment. She submitted it on Tuesday the 26th, and there is a copy of the document. If you want to look at that document, roll your mouse over as I have done here and click to download. The final example is Dara. Dara has clicked Submit for Grading, and he submitted on the 26th of November, but he has no file submitted. He's either submitted a web link, holding the document, or he has made a mistake and not submitted the document for you. So let's look at the 4 students again and see a typical teaching scenario that you may wish to handle through Moodle. Looking at Joe, we'll assume he has missed a deadline and you may want to grant Joe an extension. To do this, roll your mouse over the arrow under Edit and you can press Grant Extension. This will allow you set a new date for Joe as to when you would expect him to be able to make his submission. Please note this is only for Joe. Every other student has to still adhere to the original deadline, in this case the 1st of May. Now you will see Joe has an extension granted until this time. Let's move on to Gary. Gary has submitted a draft and you are eager to correct this, but you do not wish Gary to make any changes after you have started on the corrections. To do this, roll over the same arrow and click on Prevent Submission Changes. Here you will see under Gary he's no longer allowed to make any changes to the document that he submitted, in this case on the 27th of November. Jess in this circumstance is fine, but Dara is the next issue. Dara has submitted something, and in this example we will say he meant to attach a Word document or a PDF document and did not do it. But because he has clicked Submit, he no longer has the option to add this document. To rectify this is very easy. Roll over the drop-down arrow, click on Revert Submission to Draft. Once you have activated this option, Dara now has the option to upload his document. Finally, once you are ready to grade all your assignments, assuming they are all in, just click on the pencil icon that is here. When you click on that, it will allow you to give grades, comments, and submit feedback to them. You can go save changes and finish, or you can go save and show the next student. This video has shown how to change individual students. If you wanted to change students in bulk, go to the left hand side of the screen and click on the drop down arrow. Scroll to the bottom of the screen where you will have your options for unlocking the submissions, reverting them to draft, or granting an extension. The choice is 100% up to you.